je pokračování mého hraní Hogwarts Legacy z hry Pottera a jdeme na to. Vidím Rozimoru stále na 30. úrovni teďkom. A ještě mu kousek chybí do toho, aby dotáhl své putování hlavním příběhem. Jsme zakončili někde tady. Kouknu, jak to vypadá s hlavníma úkolama, s vedlejšíma úkolama, tak tady ty žádné nejsou. V prasinkách teď taky nic není. Takže jdeme na hlavní úkoly, no. Se posuneme. Půjdeme na Sebastiána. Jdeme nahoru. No. Pojď sem. Bye.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Je dobré, že vám dá ještě jako na výběr, že můžete jít nápadně, protože už vám tu možnost nedá, ale má vždycky naběhne. Takový sebevrah ten Sebastián.
There they are up ahead.
Paní, taky tábory budete časem potřebovat taky vyčistit, takže se sem vrátíte a všechno se tady mátí. To není potřeba. Začít tady tudy bokem, stranou a jste v pohodě, no. Bojovat s celým táborem. Musíme teda jít, když si tady pohyzduje. Mizí.
This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
No, když půjdete tudy, tak pravděpodobně budete muset bojovat. Když půjdete tudy, tomu vyhnete a můžete
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Na ten úkol.
Sneaking around has its appeal. We're making quick progress.
Jo. Teď se stoupit do toho dolu. Jdu vyhlídky.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Could do with a nice mushroom stew about now.
Chást.11. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Confringo!
Obvykle můžeme nechat za sebou žádné truhličky, nic, co se dá vybrat. Když už jsme tu, tak prostě všecko sebrat.
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Když se člověk kryje, tak dole jsou sudy a to je skluzavka, takže i tak jako tak vždycky se odhalí. Je spálně udělaný, takže se nemůžete pováhat.
How many Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Máte schovaný.
Confringo!
Obou truhů. Já rád.
Revelio!
That ledge is
To
awfully
se nemusel
high.
vracet.
Any ideas?
Neboj. A co dostaneme? Jde to bouchne. Jaký jsem odpadal, Sebastian. Sebastian, nehoříš. Já jsem chtěl tu kytku, víš? Dobře. To mi povedlo, jsem ještě neviděl. Sebastian pěkně chytnul. Máš tady schovaný. Uličku. Můžeme jít dál.
Accio!
There's something around here that can help.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Další skluzavka. Můžeme si sklouznout. Hop.
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Revelio.
Máme ještě hodičku ve vodě, nebo u vody.
That bridge has seen better days.
Tady jsou šílené ryby, které skáčou na souš, já nevím proč. Nedělej to jenom tady v téhle lokaci, viděl jsem to i jinde venku na mapě. Prostě ty ryby skáčou na souš a pak tam takhle lekají, nevím, tohle je divný. Je divný. Už mají tu tendenci skakovat z vody ven.
Perhaps we can mend the bridge to get across the chasm.
Oj, pravíme.
Reparo.
Dělat ty věcí. Správnou čtu na tebe připravenou. A kde máme Sebastianu? Už zasekl. A otrávení. Bez léčení uvidíme. To mohlo regenerovat. Super. Sebastiane, kde ses? No. Další dokonalost hry. Ale tak mu přijde časem snad.
Revelio.
Nechá na mě jenom.
Confringo.
Tam dělá taneček na skále. Jdeme dál, třeba přijde.
We're making quick work of them.
A
Professor Hecat would be proud.
Vamos.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Jdeme se podívat tady.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Já se mlákají extrémní nebezpečí. Tak to bude druhá. A legendární k tomu. Ne? Jo, tady je nová truhla. Výborně. Jiná truhla. Jdeme dál. A jo. Já když jsem tu se Sebastianem, přijde jeden Pavel. Když jsem byl sám, tak tam byli 3. Moc. No. Dál no.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Dobrý. A tebe to nezobrazí, no. Mě jo. Odfuk. Vzal, to by bylo dobrý, kdyby umřel. Tak nic. Tady takovou rádnu. To zase střelec škaredý. Pojď sem.
Back this way. I won't rest. Get away! You're making this too easy. No! Let me out! At once! Let it!
Na pavouci dorazili. Na párty.
We're not finished yet.
Okay.
Rebellion.
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
Confringo! There's that Hufflepuff loyalty you're so well known for. A rune symbol above the cabin door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
To bylo divný, když jsou tak chytří ti skřeti, že vědí v podstatě o všem. Ale že mají hladovnou symboly, to pak nevšimne, když je to všude. V podobách strážců a místnostech strážců a jejich zprávách a pergamenech a
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more rune symbols.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo.
Přijeme. Poučin.
Rebellion.
Můžeme jít. Jedno, druhý.
Accio.
Wasn't expecting that.
Všechno provrtávají, tady by se provrtali jako nic. Už mám kousek. A další deník. První dva jsme našli nad záhumčím, tam v tom domku bývalým. Vidory.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Another passageway. We should search the room first.
Dobré.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
Máme další část. Tichu.
Revelio.
Takže teď si už jen promluvíme a padáme.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around.
Jdeme.
And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Je tady další chyba, kterou jsem ještě neviděl, a to ty brýle. Nezobrazuje se to, jak se to má zobrazovat, je to takové pagnuté, prostě špatné.
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Že se budu stejně jít vysypat, kolik mám. A? No, už jsem vždycky plný, takže jdeme domů se podívat, co se dá identifikovat, ať třeba polepšíme. Brýle zrovna, jo. Dobře. Plus 18, to je... No, tak ty jsou dozy. Nahradíme rovnou. Nějaké normální brýličky. Tak. A ještě jsem se chtěl kouknout. Strojek, protože nic. Tohle jenom. Špatný, no, já bych potřeboval se sehnat jedno specifické posílení, protože s tím, když jsem potom přišel k Ranrokovi jako tomu finálnímu bossovi, tak on byl naprosto bez šance. Ale tak uvidíme. To znamená, že musím čistit ty tábory, to jsou takhle, to jsme třeba teď nevyčistili, jak jsme tam byli, že jo? Tyhle tábory, protože v nich jsou právě zrovna tady ty posilovací věci, takže uvidím to, až budu hledat to maximální posílení, tak třeba to vypadne náhodně, nebo ne. Víme. Brýličky. Víme. Tam zatím to na trojku jako, ale já nemám ještě maguára kyselýho. Mám pořád tohle. Znamená, že bych si měl zajít i ke zvířatům doplnit materiály. Takže jdeme kartáčovat. To najíst. Raz, dva. A jedem. Tak zatím to beru. Pečování. Tady bychom mohli dát. Tohle je nepříjemnost v tom tlačítku. Vadí. Dát se množírnu. Můžeme začít rozmnožovat. Byla líp, taky fajn. Na to tady. No. Protože taky nebude na hezení. Tak jídlu teď teprve. Jo, to bychom se mohli podívat znova na to, zda už potkáme jednorožčího tance. Pořád chybí. Tež nevězená. Máš kliku. Kteří by měli být všichni pečovaní. A dáme vám sem taky povnou ohradu. Potřebuji z téhle pírka zatím. Tak jo. No, tady je to aspoň v pořádku. No, to se tam vybavila. Ne? Máte mládě. A je taky nejezený, dobrý. To byli šikovní. Asi pořídil, ne? Ty. Je to pořád nemám postavený. Jo, tady jsou. Ty rovníky dnešního kamene. Takový tolik nevyrábím. Nic nepotřebuji, no. Je to takové, že ta hra tak nějak nevyžaduje ty věci, takže je na úspěch, to jsem si splnil už dřív a tady dokud tady nebudu stavět, už jako ani pořádně nehodlám. No se dá všechno tady tohle, všechno nade mnou, všechno pode mnou, děný, podlaha, všechno se dá přestavět, změnit na něco jiného, má to víc možností, ale mi jde o to jim to dohrát a no. Jsem tady strávil opravdu hodně času. Jdeme prodat prasinek. Jak Penny, ať má radost.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
No to víš, že jo. Máš hromadu věcí na prodej. Máš co dělat, děvče.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Děkuji. Máme tady domečku, když už jsme tu.
Hello, Hamora.
Dám tam truhle. keře, no to je zrovna na stavbu vyvárých. Ale to asi tolik energie už tomu asi pak nedám. Vidíme, no. Tak. Jdeme na další hlavní úkol. Musím promluvit s Amitem. No a ten bude ekonomický věži určitě.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Jdeme za odskokem. Hora do světa. Tady máme ještě jednou výzvu, tak to bychom mohli udělat přednostně. Máme hotovou. Nebo svítilo.
Revelio.
Koule. Tamhle je jamka, no. Tak jdeme. Šťouknout tuto koule. No já tady počkám, jestli to tam zajede samo, anebo to budu muset jít usměrnit. Ne. Nedojede až tam. Staví se kousek před jamkou, no to je otvora.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Kousíček. 3 metry.
won't get the best of me.
Když už jsem tu, tak vezmeme mi tu jeskyni. To nezabere čas. Vracíme se nahoru. Tak, odkupu. Podívej.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here
he's...
comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough! Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ?
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Tady je tu dveře s okem, jako jsou ty truly s okem, takže to oko, když nás vidí, tak nám neotevře.
Door is looking at us.
Kuk na mě. A Naomi to nekoukne, jo, na mě.
Clever.
No a teď to povídání Amita, má
So
úkolem,
really
to je
prepare
něco.
one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Confringo!
Teď mají sice skvělou jako technologii, ale je založená na páře, takže je třeba vždycky tady ty pární stroje aktivovat, aby to fungovalo.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Accio!
Tam přijedou 2 pytlíky, vybrání. Ale jsem to zrušil. Fajn, můžeme pokračit směrem.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Ale nadšenej Amit.
Accio!
Pojď si přát.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Jména kouká.
Sure to appreciate the extra work we're doing. Wouldn't mind a plum job at
Petrificus totalis.
Ne. Koukněte se tamhle.
Watch your step round here.
Petrificus totalis.
Some little moon calf. Fast and
Netrefí.
places. Defender.
Sendo! That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through his safely, Amit. You have my word.
Dej, mi dej. Není.
Accio! We're being watched. By a door.
Hlavně vidíš oko, jo. Hlavně vidíš, už mě nevidíš. Dveře otevřu tak jako tak, aby i bez tepáky, jo, ale mě zajímá. Měl aktivovat. Pak.
Revelio. Depulso. Accio.
No, otevřelo. No.
Confringo.
Zapálení.
Accio.
Je to otevřeno. To je chubička, jo. Ne? Legendární med. To divný. Byl jsem tady už s tolika postavama. Ale tuhle legendární bednu mám poprvé. No, super, no. Protože jsem ani jednou nebádal nad tady tím uchem. Teď mi to prostě nedalo a vymýšlel jsem, co stane, když tady zatáhnu. A díky tomu jsem se dostal až k té legendární. Pevně tamhle nahoře. Jsem si tam nikdy nevšiml, takže proto jsem to ani nikdy nehledal. A napadlo mi, co způsobuje tady to zapálení, no tak teď už to víme.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Ještě mi to
Schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
On je tak skvělý čtenář, že vlastně nám za celou dobu neřekne nic pořádného. Všechno, i když bychom neuměli ani slovo v goblinštině, tak to, co nám jakoby on řekne, že našel, tak to bychom taky zjistili i bez toho. Že já pochybuju, že on umí vůbec autorovsky.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Výbušný sud, jo. Aha. Dobrý.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Neřekne nám ani, co se tam dočetl, prostě jenom, že neví, co staví. Tak jako by se nedočetl nic. To je prostě hrozný.
Revelio.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But
Yeah.
what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Takže nám řekl první informaci. Staví něco velkého. To byste zjistili i vy. Jak říkám, tam čistě jde jenom to. Kdyby řekl, z čeho to staví, nebo prostě cokoliv, nějaký informace, a on prostě tam něco velkého, no, po 3 dokumentech. To je 14.
Yes, of course.
Teď to bude trošku náročnější.
Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be fulfilled.
You will regret coming here.
Ten zabijá. Je fakt jako dobrý, jo. Vyhýbá. Je schopný velice efektně. Bližovat. Toho. To je to. Tam. Tady se to Bavíme konečně.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Počíst.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
A ty jsi najednou chytrej, ale přečíst něco, to nezvládneš, co? Líne. Máme toho okrouhličku.
The boiler activated that handle. See it?
Povídej něco, co jsme přečetla, ne? Tady to tady vidí každý. Takže se podíváme sama. Tohle. Time bug, nevadí.
Revelio.
Asi vyzbíraný. Budeme pokračovat, jo. Takže jsme spustili páru a zůstat pákou. Jeden tam. A pusto.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Lumos. Not an entanglement we need right now. Revelio.
Jo.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Jo, no čele chodem jak natáhat potrubí, to musela být dřina.
Oh, this day's gone on too long.
místa už mám otočený i tolikrát, že občas se mi povedlo vyloženě celé vysekat v tajnosti a taky, že potom takhle jako tohle video, tak se mi to zase nepodaří, že jo.
Someone there? One less. I won't rest.
I shall have been.
One less human to worry about. Rather unwise coming back this way.
Země.
Your heart is in there. You are postponing the inevitable.
Můžeš pomít, jo.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, I'll meet.
Ale ti nejhorší tady byli, tak to byli ti dva, co tady tak stáli uprostřed. Bylo fajn, že těch jsme bavili, plus tady ten střelec. To bylo dobrý.
Revelio.
Tady vypadá čistě. Jo, musíme zase to oko vlastně.
Confringo.
Pány. Táhnu.
Accio.
Tak. No teda, teď už bude chytrej. Teď jsou tady plány, kde je to nakreslený a najednou pozná, co se má dělat. Taky poznali bez toho čtení slavného.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Tady, kde není ani jedna čárka textu, tak najednou dělá chytrýho. Tady ty vrtáky jsme viděli všude možně po světě taky, že ne, že by to bylo něco nečekaného. To takové trošku divné, tady to s tím amutem a takhle. Tahle mise. Člověku prostě jenom si, že to chce někam provrtat, no. Tady to no. Takže mi to je.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, I'll meet. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Tady hlavně neodcházíte pryč ještě. Třeba vzít tady jednu truhlu.
Aloha, Mora.
Tohle. A bonus.
Revelio.
Tady máme něco. No. Hop. No. Nevybral jsem úplně každou věc, vybrat.
We're almost out of here, I'll meet. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Podíváme se. Ale jako už to chceme projít. Dobře, můžete se sem vracet, můžete procházet znovu ti třetí table znovu si to všechno odbojujete, takže to není jen tak. To prošlo a už se nesmíte. Tak a míte, moc si mi neposloužil, tak vrať se radši budovat.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
A vyhrožuje, že bude psát knížky a že se to musí také dožít. Mladí děda.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she had been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
A jsme se přežili další zásadní věci z příběhu. No, máme relativně čisto, ale to za chvilku začne se skakovat. Tady to potřebuje trošku času. No, takže se přestaneme na prasinkách. Nám skočil tady. A mistr Košťát.
Hello again. Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you.
Strašně levnej, víš to?
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Finální cena a dává nám takový
You're all set for the new
drahoty.
upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details.
you know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
I'm not worried, Mr. Weeks. I'll see if I can find Imelda.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Tohle je daleko, tam zatím ještě nemáme ani nic objevený. A tady jsou vánoční stromečky, už jsme se posunuli. No, i ten svět se trošku mění podle toho, jak daleko jste v příběhu, čím jste dál. Vždycky se to nějak trošku pozmění. Tady máme hotovo. Co? Konec dobrý, všechno dobré. Jdeme splnit. To je rychlovka.
I'd much prefer it if everyone...
Vedeš mě tam kam chci. Jen nepřijdeš, bys mě byl správně. Kam mě to vedeš? Váje. No ty mě vedeš úplně jinam. Tam jsem chtěl.
I prefer interesting conversations than someone...
Jsem tam byl správně. Nemusel se odvízt pryč. Otvírej.
I'll be weak through thinking.
Awful when they ask you a question now, isn't it?
The sheer nerve taking them down.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Was it what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black, taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour, but mum's the word.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
Tak jo, jdeme
I
napravit
imagine the bells are just inside in the bell tower.
zvonici.
The bells must be upstairs.
Zabili, ale nedělal jsem tady ty zvony.
I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will devise a plan.
Takže
I think I know how and
počkáme.
where to approach the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest.
Ještě někdo? Zavolat třeba na úkole. Tak. On dáme.
Found them. One up, one to go. I'll have to get those up there
Tady
somehow.
místečko a,
Wingardium Leviosa, perhaps.
a tady tohle kouzlo, nebo tady tenhle úkol, kde je to fakt snadné, tak zase, i když už to mám splněné, první zvon,
Wingardium Leviosa.
tak on prostě radí, co mám dělat, jo, takže to je fakt divné.
Well, that wasn't too hard. Evangeline should be pleased about this, even if Black isn't.
Stát u toho není nic příjemného, ale pokud to zvoní někde na hradě, tak že by s tím nikdo neměl mít závažný problémy. Vánoční stromečky.
Can't seem to get the smell of
concept of hurling one towards them.
Otevři se. Jo.
The bells are back up, Evangeline.
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
Další úkoly. Budeme si promluvit s tou nějakou. Jestli už to bude jenom rozhovor a ona musí něco připravit a to vždycky vyžaduje nějaký čas, tak je lepší, aby už na tom začala pracovat. Budeme za ní. Ještě nás nebude teď posouvat příběhu dál, to jenom posune jí do další fáze. A ona to má hotový.
Welcome back.
Čekat. Povídej.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
Takže nás to posouvá hned k tomu úkolu, protože já jsem už nevybavil.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office?
Tady dřív už odehrál to předchozí.
Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Že nevadí, tak to prostě jdeme odehrát. Figu. Mi to. Jo, on tady ještě zase nesvítí. Ach jo. A světa. Pojedeme třeba do těch prasinek. Uděláme ten úkol snadný. A mezi tím by se nám hlavní úkol mohl aktivovat. Kolik mám v sebe věcí? Tam se na prodej? Asi ne.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
Co měj pennies? Nic nebudeš mít na prodej. Běžíme zonaty. No mezi tím už vidím, že mi zase naskočil ten hlavní úkol, ale tak to už Děláme to na ty, ať to máme s sebou.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Fáze je hodně upovídaná, takže to budou jen rozhovory. To bych chtěl utíct. Ještě dáma.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Please.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
To běhal na schodama.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Je schovaný.
Please tell me you didn't take it, but perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right, but we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man, but even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping, and I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track.
No to jsem třetí.
Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic, what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
Hello. I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Teď se máme vrátit za Natty, tak když jsem tady, tak jdeme do toho domku. A zaběhneme si ještě to náměstí. Měl být nový článek a hudebník by už mohl mít další nástroj. Vybereme. Ve straně je to pasokem. Ja.
Revelio.
Minul nějakou truhličku. Tak na to náměstí. Tady jako když člověk zaběhal dost po vesnici. Máme tady nový článek. Máme.
Daily Prophet. Extra, extra. Read all about it.
Extra. Dobrý. A hudebník nám tady nevyhrává. Tak to ví, kde se poflakuje. To nám jako hraje na více místech i těch kasinkách, ne na tom jednom. Nehrát jinde. Ale taky občas hraje i v nějaké vesnici okolo na mapě. Natty tu není. Má hledat Natty k prasečí hlavě. Zahraje tady. Hudebník, tady taky teď není, takže to ví, kde zóna vyhrává. Nazdar prasečí hlavu. Máme stopu. Úzelná hůlka Natty Onai.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
No, tady ukazují stopy. Tohle je konečně úkol, kde opravdu nás dobně ty stopy někam dovedou. Ach. A tam museli přes hospodu, aby to všichni viděli, že jo. Tukající se a na ty, kterou jako unášeli. Je takové divné trošku. By nemohli jít někdo na okolo. Jdeme do ukrytu popelců. Hledat na ty.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Tady potáhneme.
Accio. Hidden door. Revelio.
Ví, tak jdeme.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Tady máme jakoby 3 úkoly, že? Najít na ty, najít sbírku a najít milostný dopis. Vlastnickou sbírku a milostný. Vím, že ty 2 další jako nejsou povinný, ale když už jste tu, tak prostě proč byste to nenešli, že?
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Mají vyšší levely jako já, tak by to nebylo snadný. Jdeš zase.
I could use a fire whiskey right now. Nothing even worth stealing in Murrenween. Girl's been nothing but trouble. About time you locked her up.
Tady likvidujeme, máme o jednoho nepřítele méně.
Be on the lookout for the girl's friend. If they're daft enough to try to come through here.
No, jsme tak hloupí, už jsme tu.
Rookwood will reward us for our loyalty, don't you fret. I shall be shining in Rookwood's eyes when he sees what I'm capable of.
No tohle vlastně, tady tajná cesta nahoru, kudy se dá dostat na tý bez toho, že bych musel vymlátit celou tady tu halu, ale já stejně chci vymlátit, takže to je jedno.
Fine use of my talents, this.
Jdeme chvíličku.
Revelio.
Tak to tady samo vypadá.
My loyalty's to Rookwood and no one else.
What was that? Try. Where did you
Měl
go,
vidět.
coward? Aha! Back up! I'm just...
Vidíš mě?
Now's the finish.
Stop right there!
Na mě zlobí tady.
I'd rob my own father if there were galleons in it. Not my mother, mind.
Odklid.
Doesn't matter if they're still alive.
Není.
Aha! Confringo, defender.
Když chodíte po jednom, tak je těžký jako takhle. Tady.
Pay for that.
Další. Máme jako halu vyčištěnou, bez toho, že by mi dělal nějaký potíže. Tady na tom místě jako se mi tako hezky vybouchal. Bez problému. Samozřejmě ještě nahoře jsou další, že jo, ale tady dole už to vypadá čistě. A tady, když vylezeme, tady máme dopis RHčkem, či ten milostný dopis pro Ota. No přijde mi, to ještě nepočíká se, co se týká barev, tak zase jako takovinu, takže.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if
A
I found it.
ta sbírka poezí je na stole. Někde tady.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Tak.
Revelio.
Něco k sebrání tady dole. Kolová truhla. A ještě něco. Tamhle.
Revelio.
To je vybraný, tak jdeme. Za těma, co jsou nervózní nahoře, co se stalo dole. Už jo.
He must be here somewhere.
Zničíme. Tebe aspoň načneme. Žádný expouzo. Vej. Teď zase vidím, jak tahle postava proti té mé Mězelské je strašně slabá. Tady ten popravčí, já jsem mu vzal tím skrytým útokem sotva kolem poloviny života. Ale tam, tady tím útokem bez problémů celýho zabiju. A tam to prostě všechno už mám mnohem silnější, takže tady tahle postavička je prostě. Ona je silná proti těm, co byli dřív před ní, ale je slabá proti těm, co jsem měl po ní. Takže to je takový paradox. Jinak tady tudy by vlastně člověk přišel, když by šel tím tunelem. Jsem říkal, že tam byla ta jedna chodbička, tak to by bylo tudma. A byl by nahoře ty, co tam byli. Šel by k Naty a pak by z Naty šel vymlátit tu halu. A já to mám raději takhle. Všechno vyčistím a Naty už pak jen odejdem. A to tady není sama, je tady i ten Unwrap. Tak tady je ta skřínka. On vám řekne, že tady někde je jeho hůlka schovaná. Tak to je v té skřínce.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood. I'll find it.
No, ta hra nedokáže reagovat na to, co ta postava už udělala, jako. Třeba, že jsem všechny zabil, takže se nemusí šeptat. Nebo že jsem odhalil tady tu skřínku, takže už vím, kde to je. Takové...
Aloha, Mora.
Divné. Čas.
Mr. Rabe's wand. He'll be glad to have this back. Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Tak jo. Se koukněte, jak to otevře. Jednou do toho střelí. Ono se to otevře. To je jako fakt. To bylo kouzlo jak blázen. By taky uměl. Tady už trošku zakouzlí. Tady to vypadalo, že něco začaroval, ale nebylo to moc dobře zvládnuté tady tohle.
Thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
No, teď mi řekne připrav se na souboj a prostě. Jo, ty to jsou všichni mrtví, jo, takže jako tady ta hra prostě neumí reagovat na stav. On by to určitě řekl, že když by tam přišel, když všichni tady byli, tak všechny zabil. No, ale prostě ne. Co děláme? To bylo těžký, připravila se na ten souboj, zapotila se z toho.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Tak jdeme.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Strážníka Singerou stejně neposlouchá. Ona taky nikoho neposlouchá. Když někdo něco řekne, že se někde něco děje, tak to nejde. Je to takové nepováženou. Dobrý, takže tady máme hotovo. Můžu jít prodat ty věci, co jsme nazbírali, ať to netahám zbytečně, když jsem tady u prodejců. Dostanu další poštu.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
To nám píše. Jo, ten Otto Dibble. Děkuji za to, že jsme našli ten dopis. Ne? Mám zase hodit. Jdeme zase do zapovězeného lesa. Já tam stejně potřebuju zase testovat nalezení jednorožce. Jo. Vždycky se pomenu, že tam musím chodit, abych našel páreček. No je tady, ale já chci tady tyhle tábory. Budu možno vyčistit, ať mám šanci na... No. Na to posílení do zbroje, které prostě chci. Bez něho už si připadám s postavou pak slabý. Já si tady zase označím rovnou. Tady máme tábor hned tí vedle, tak ten vezmeme. Hned. Rozšíř děvčata. Nastal soudní den.
You will! Protego! Confringo! Places! Accio! Confringo! Defender! You pay for that! Takes gumption to steal a stolen hippogriff. Places! Confringo! Accio.
No jo. No, asi nečekali. Smolíka. A co nám dáš? Tak tohle jsem nechtěl. Ještě je to tak zjedničkový. No nic. tábor. Tady. Přesuneme blíž k těm.
Better world.
Confringo!
How unfortunate for you.
Protego!
Dusty ball.
No i potom za povězním lese není tak nebezpečný cestovat, protože jenom člověk nesmí vlízt do táboru, no. Jinak to jde. Tady aha. Máme, koukneme, co tady máme. Dokonce leží. Zase je to samic, zase to není samec. Takže budeme přes znova. Zase máme smůlu.
I'll look after you.
Jdeme na ty dva tábory. Nejbližší je to asi tenhle. Travelku.
Accio!
Nemrtváci. To asi necháme.
Accio! Confringo!
Reduction! Confringo!
Incendio!
Můžu zaměřit?
Incendio!
Nějaká chyba?
Confringo!
Tak dobře není. To?
Confringo!
Confringo!
You'll feel that tomorrow. If you lost that
Šotu. Máš tomu.
Accio!
Těm tady pomáhají kentauři.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rib and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Co mají? Pokračuje. Pardon. Tak, toho jsme taky nechtěli, ale nevadí. Čím víc jich budeme nazbíraných, tím větší šance, že padne to, co potřebuju. Tak a jdeme na ten další tábor. Tady. No, když to chcete mít na 100%, tak právě potřebujete i ty všechny ty tábory vyčištěný a tak. Je třeba to tady projít. A já to na 100% hrát nebudu. Myslím, s touhle postavou pak nejde použít. A já nevím proč. Přestal mi fungovat. Používám zabíjení se zálohy. Hlavinou. Zvěromák, si to zvěromák. Nepříjemnej. Měníme tě zpátky. On se hned proměnil. Tady vyžívá.
What have you done?
Accio.
These rocks have seen better days.
Zkušenosti s tou jsou. A jedničková věc. Nepotěšili, nevadí, tady můžeme osvobodit do břicha.
Aloha Mora.
Když to odemkne teda. No, když to občas takhle se zasekne, že to se nesepne, tak to taky je na nic. Vylez, utíkej. Pápa. No, tady to mám hotový. A jdeme. Za popy. Běžně to nebylo. Ani jednorožec. Ani správný očarování. Mohli bychom teda vzít asi metu. Ještě noc a astronomický stolek. Nemůžeš letět.
Knowing the meat, he's likely studied here.
Jezdí draka. Vypopy, neseš, tady seš.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Jasně, že to dáš, neboj.
Is this where we're meeting the centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere. There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I suppose they are known for having an air of omniscience.
That's exactly the right word. I just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. I've we've no secrets to hide.
That's right. We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never! We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continue to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden
I...
Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
Isn't Moonstone all around us? Why retrieve one from a cave?
Knowing centaurs, I suspect he's referring to a specific moonstone. We'll likely know it when we see it.
I don't know, but I am inclined to believe him, what with his being a centaur and all.
I am too. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran.
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave he mentioned.
No jinak
I'll
celá
let you
tahle
know what I find.
scéna je taky na hlavu postavená, protože my po tom lese chodíme už doví jak dlouho, že od začátku, v podstatě se dá říct, postavy a kentaury tam potkáváme všude možně a vůbec na nás nereagovali, že nám spíš pomáhali a teď najednou vyhrožují, že jak tam vstoupíme a nás uvidí, tak nás zabijou, jo. Jako. Jsou takové nedostatky, no. Dobrý, takže tady máme hotovo. Se podívám tady na tenhle tábor, teda ještě, když už jsem tu. A pak jdeme tam dál, no. No fakt v tomhle se dá pohybovat opravdu velice pěšně. Sice přes někoho potkáte. Ale to není žádná růza.
Accio. Confringo. Defender.
Ještě k tomu táboru. No tak už ne. Už jsou pryč.
We had a measle. The hamlets don't stand a chance against us.
Jo, vidíš.
You don't want to try that.
Incendio!
Zatím jste mi netrefili, což je dobrý.
That's just painful.
Už jo, už to kopne. Co přijde zase? Opravčí. Já to popravíme.
Expulso!
Made a grave mistake.
Learn that in first year, did ya?
Confringo.
Expulso.
Confringo.
Tábor v klídku. Kán. Vy máte tu truhlu. Musí být. Zase špatně. To vidím, že to budu mít potom zoufalý hledání, čistě, že půjdu tábor po táboru a hledat, že se mi objeví to správná a čarovací formule na oblečení. No jo. Tady mám zkoušku. Máme to. Boj se jelené. To bys být rychlej než já, ale si myslím.
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Crackcroft.
Confringo. Defender.
Oh, what's the light?
Confringo. Glacier. Confringo. Accio.
No!
Defender.
Confringo! Hold still!
Nás tu je?
Confringo.
Není tábor.
Yes, they want a my own. You will.
Nás tady bylo nějak moc. To je tábor bez truhly, takže jako... Čekat místo trošku. Jdeme, co teď máme za zkoušku.
A Merlin trial.
Světlušky, nebo světlušky.
Lumos.
A noční motýlci.
Confringo. Lumos.
Also, Lumos. Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Jsem trochu pročistil ten povězný les. Mám ten... Mi chybí jenom jedna truhla, to znamená jeden tábor někde. Marnová zkouška, no. Povězný les bude. Zkouška je tady. Ale kde je ten tábor? Mluvící je snad ty, jo. Tež. V ovcích. Takže jsi tady.
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry, as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. but that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Tak jsme se dozvěděli další část příběhu Natty. Mě tady na tom akorát zaráží jedna věc, že ona vlastně viděla toho vraha svého otce, že jeho tvář, jo, všechno. A vlastně ani se asi nepokusila ho usvědčit, nebo prostě najít, nebo cokoliv. A on ji asi taky ani nepronásledoval, takže jako tahle část je zase taková divná, no. Kvůli čemu její otec zemřel, tak vlastně bylo naprosto zbytečný, protože jí je to jedno, že ho viděla, a ten, kdo ví, že ho viděla, tak tomu je to taky jedno, protože ji nechá naživu, že? Takže je to divné, no. Tak, my bychom měli teda už za profesorem Figem, takže jdeme. To je takový zábavný úkol. Tady trošku zavaříme našemu řediteli.
Now here, Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well, you'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more. do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Tady bylo se divný, že vlastně pil té sklenice velké, že jo. A jenom si usrknul, stačí samozřejmě, ale on ji pustil na zem a celou tu cenou tekutinu, kolik tam toho bylo, prostě všechno to rozmátil, rozbil. To jsou takové věci, co mi jako vadí, no, detaily. Jinak jako samozřejmě ten svět, všechno je prostě nádhera. Ale jednotlivý... Já už to hraju moc dlouho, no. Takže si všimám úplně každíčkého detailu, se dá říct. A to už to vnímám prostě jinak, no. Jako hra se mi líbí pořád.
Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp, places to be.
Of course, sir. Only, you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student? Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable task.
Jedna z těch dalších věcí je taková ta, kterou si stěžovala většina streamerů, že ať si zvolíte jakoukoliv možnost, tak vám to zásadně nezmění ten příběh. Ono to změní třeba chování některé postavy, že dočasně se s váma třeba nekamarádí, nebo není na vás milá a takhle, ale nemá to žádný dopad, jo. Takže ať zvolíte dobrou nebo špatnou odpověď, pořád se souváte jedním směrem. Nic se nezmění.
When I witnessed what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
What could the headmaster want?
A tady tahle mise je dobrá, tenhle úkol v tom, že fakt jako tomu řediteli trošku zavaříme těmi rozhovory. Ale zase už nevidíme. Už nevidíme potom ty jeho reakce, až on se setká s tou realitou, až se vrátí z těch prasinek. A teď třeba ten letvar na ty, tady mu donese student a tady ty další věci, co se teď budou dít, ještě co komentujeme. To je škoda, jo, to prostě, když už takhle načnou, tak to prostě nedokončili, až aby to hráč prostě všechno viděl, zažil.
Professor Black, how are you, sir?
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
Jo, tak teďko ponout klik.
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
Ponout klik.
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children!
Jejda, Vruma Kogavu, aby na ní stěžovala. A to taky vůbec se nikdy neprojeví, jo, takže je to úplně jedno, co tady uděláte. No. To jsou takové špatné věci. Když to potom člověk začne vnímat, když jsem byl nadšený prvních, dejme tomu 200 hodin hraní, tak jsem si tyhle věci neuvědomoval. Ale potom si to člověk začne uvědomovat. Jak když si člověk zamiluje, že jo, tak taky ve vztahu nevidí nedostatky toho druhého, ale to časem vyprchá, jakoby to poblouznění počáteční po několika měsících a pak to začne vidět, no. A pak už je to na tom, tady si ty ty lidé jako rozumí a jak moc si sedí a jakou mají povahu zájemně a takových věcí. Vztahují věci. No. Tady k téhle hře je samozřejmě tak mám dobrý.
Hello, Professor Black.
Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Já bych to dokončil, ale už tu hru budu mít prostě rád, ale prostě i s tím, že budu vnímat ty nedostatky. Když je tady teda jakoby extrémně moc. To jsem jako četl, viděl pak i u těch streamerů různých. Viděl. Že on tomu časem asi každý dojde, že to hraje dost dlouho.
Well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand that man.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Aspoň tyhle rozhovory za sebou a ty nás čeká skřítek.
Professor Black is happy with Scrope's performance as his house elf.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
No, tady ať zvolíte kteroukoliv možnost.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah, yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Takže i když volíte jiné možnosti, tak se vždycky dostanete k tady téhle, abyste získali tu správnou odpověď, takže nemůžete to pokazit, to je i taková věc, no.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Ale máme tohle. A tohle každopádně takový zabavný úkol pro mě teda tím, jak je zavaříme tomu Thorovi Blackovi, řediteli. A jakoby morně pojaté. A jdeme na hlavní úkol, no, tady, který je hodně specifický, je odlišný od těch prvních dvou. Víme, jak mi to půjde, protože většinou jsem to zvládl v pohodě. A když točím takhle na to video, tak se stává, že mi to nejde.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
Toujours pure. A máme to. Jdeme. Ředitele. Budeme prozkoumávat až později. Jdeme na ten úkol.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal.
A příběh, abych pak tam se někam vozil mezi ostatní povídání, tak vlastně budeme sbírat 3 relikvie smrti.
Am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
When I could, I'd be free by now.
They're gone, for now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? I need to time this just right. I see a staircase straight ahead. Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. I need to turn back. Close. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. I'm invisible. They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
Tahle zkouška je prostě úplně něčím jiným, než byla ta první a druhá.
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
I've never felt such power.
Tady máme ceny kouzla, žádný mít nebudeme, jenom tady ty 4. A tím si zabojujeme tady. V téhle fázi.
Bombarda!
Snadný, ale bude to těžší, nebojte.
Bombarda! Repulsor! Descender! Defender! Bombarda! Repulsor! Descender! Bombarda! Repulsor! Bombarda! Repulsor! Descender! Repulsor! Descender! Repulsor! Bombarda! Descender! Repulsor! Bombarda! Repulsor! Descender! Defender! Bombarda! Repulsor! Descender!
Pořád jen taková předehrávač. Ještě bude pořád těžší souboj. Nás čeká velký boj.
Descendo. Depulso. Bombarda. Descendo. Bombarda. Depulso. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Descendo. Depulso. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Depulso.
Čítrolici, jasně.
Descendo. Depulso.
Pistolů, všichni přátel. Děkuji.
Depulso. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Defendo. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Depulso. Bombarda. Depulso. Defendo. Descendo. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Defendo. Depulso. Descendo. Depulso. Bombarda. Descendo. Depulso. Defendo. Bombarda. Depulso. Descendo. Defendo. Bombarda. Descendo. Depulso. Descendo. Bombarda. Defendo. Descendo. Bombarda.
Jo. Celka to šlo. A umřeli jsme. Důležitý. A zase nemůžu jít rychleji, zase mi to tady zastavit takhle. To je nepříjemné, tyhle věci.
A simple stone. This must be for me.
far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone. Neve's dead.
Všimejte, co oni říkají, vlastně oni povídají o tom, že je mrtvá.
I can't. Dear sweet Neve. Dead. Oh, poor
Neve. Why?
Netrefil ti rozhovor, že oni to
Let
říkají.
us always honor her memory.
Tak, kej toho víc.
dear sweet Neve. Dead.
Nechtějí být dělnější.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
No, i ta třetí mise je velmi krátká. To už.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Ale už známe.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Socha s myslánkou.
Remember that as you witness my memory.
Tam to líbí i ty mraky, jak jsou udělaný. To je. Druh kresby se mi líbí. No.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands.
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Jak vidno, Isidora už tam moc ovládla, ne ona jí, ale obráceně. Už je taková, že by ráda brala lidem pocity, emoce a Tím by ty lidi samozřejmě už přestávat být normálně lidmi, že jo? Ale ona to nechápe, ona to ví jako dobro. Je pak ty problém.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lord Gok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Hotovou další zkoušku, další etapu. U těchto strážců. A to bude pro tuhle epizodu vše. Ale ještě si máme další level. Či bodík. Kamkoliv do kouzel, no to úplně jedno, když tady ty věci nepoužívám. A můžeme se ještě vrátit teda domů.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend.
No, až snad aktivuje další úkol. Mám jeden.
Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
No. Na to nepřečetla. Jo. Víš. Jo, takže už máme. Dostaneme úkol na Fenixe. Luci. Ještě začneme. Jo. Ještě budeme pokračovat. Zase jsme kousek blíž k vyřešení celého toho problému tady se skřetí Ranrockem a věcmi okolo. A poznáváme příběhy, osudy jednotlivých postav. Nám svěřují, sdělují nám další chozí osudy. Takže uložíme. Mizíme. Tak mějte se, bavte se, zdraví tu Ax.